Hey guys, welcome to Kombat Corner. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's some bad news going around right now that Whittaker is out of the UFC 234 event, which really sucks because this is the second time he's pulled out of his fight in Sydney. I think last year he was going to fight somewhere around January. That's when Romero had to step in and fight Rockhold. But that really sucks for Whittaker. I mean, he's a really exciting fighter, and obviously for Gastelum, because Gastelum flew all the way out to Australia to fight him, and now he doesn't get a payday. Now he doesn't have a shot at the title. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think should happen next with Whittaker? Obviously, he's had a lot of injuries in his career. You think he should be stripped? I personally would like to see Adesanya and Gastelum fight for the belt. I don't think that's going to happen. But either way, this was going to be my prediction for the main event. Check it out. Let us know what you think. What's going on, y'all? So today we got the UFC 234 main event fight prediction. So the main event is featuring Kevin Gastelum versus Robert Whittaker. So leading up to this fight, a lot of people are thinking that this is going to be a stand-up fight. Me, on the other hand, I'm thinking that Whittaker's going to come in with a different approach, because if you look at his fight against Yoel Romero, he took a lot of damage. Obviously, the first fight, he got injured. The second fight, he said that he also broke his hand, and maybe that's why he was fighting the way he did, and maybe the reason why he got dropped 2 times against Romero and almost finished. But if you look at his fight against Romero, a lot of things that I look at is that he gets hit a lot, and Romero's not the most technical fighter. He's more of an explosive fighter that comes in with a lot of power. But the difference between Gastelum and Romero is that Gastelum has that gas tank to last the 5 rounds, which Romero doesn't, and that's why you see that in his fight he had to hold a lot of his punches. He didn't throw a lot of punches that Gastelum's gonna be able to throw. Gastelum can come into the fight throwing combos. He can come into the fight throwing leg kicks, as to where Romero's not gonna be able to do that for a whole 5 rounds. That's why if you look at the fight, Romero was throwing most of his combos in spurts. For example, in the 3rd round, he was able to drop Whittaker, and I think it was a 1-2, threw that jab out, and then threw a right hook, and that's when he dropped Whittaker. And then if you look at the clip, he goes after Whittaker, but he goes at him uncontrollably. He's just trying to finish the fight, and that causes him to gas out. He jumps on Whittaker, tries to knock him out on the ground, is unable to. Good defense by Whittaker, but while he's doing all this, he's gassing himself out and leaving the opportunity for Whittaker to stand back up. So the difference I believe is that Whittaker's gonna have to stand on the outside and fight Gastelum at long distance. And if Gastelum's able to land that 1-2 that he's known for, pretty much he lands that punch at every fight he's fought. If you see him fight before, you can see that 1-2 is his go-to move. And I don't think I've seen a fight where he hasn't landed it. Obviously, he hasn't knocked out every one of his opponents, but will Robert Whittaker's chin still be the same from that damage that he took from the Romero fight? Plus, I believe that Whittaker's karate stance is going to leave him open to some shots from Gastelum. Because if you look at when Gastelum fights, he's lightning quick and he's deceptive when he covers distance. Whittaker likes to throw a lot of kicks, and that is going to leave him open to Gastelum's quick 1-2s. Or if you look at Gastelum, he's got a really good pullback counter that he used on Bisping. Gastelum's stand-up as far as boxing is superior to Whittaker. Whittaker has more leg kicks. He mixes it up more, but Whittaker obviously doesn't move in and out as fast as Wonderboy Thompson. So that leads me to believe that Whittaker will be susceptible to that lightning quick 1-2 by Gastelum. He could be open for that pullback counter that Gastelum likes to throw. So that's why I think that Whittaker's going to make this more into a points fight. He's going to stand up with Gastelum at points of the fight, and then try to engage with him, grapple with him more, put him up against the cage, try to take him down. He saw what Weidman was able to do with him. I think he's going to follow that same game plan. Just try to pretty much outscore Gastelum. And I believe that he's not going to be able to hold Gastelum down. Yeah, Whittaker's got one of the best defenses for takedowns in the UFC, but I don't think he takes people down as much as other fighters. He's not a Khabib who's going to ground and pound you. He's not going to go for the takedown. He's more of a stand-up fighter. So I believe that he doesn't want to be standing up with Gastelum, because he believes that he could get hit. He doesn't want to take that punishment that he took from Yoel Romero. A lot of people think that Yoel Romero is a lot stronger, and yeah, he's more physically gifted than Gastelum. But Gastelum's got a lot of power in the left hand, and I don't think Whittaker wants to get dropped down anymore. He doesn't want to take that damage. So I believe that he's gonna try to make this into a 5-round fight, and he's just gonna keep his distance on the outside. Just try to keep Whittaker within range for him to land his leg kicks. Just enough space for him to back out without having to get in danger of Gastelum's left hand. But I believe that Gastelum gets the job done. I think maybe third round knockout or third round TKO. And if it goes any longer than that, I believe that he still will have the power to land within those 5 rounds. But let me know what you guys think. As far as the Silva and Adesanya fight, I really don't want to do a breakdown on that. I believe that Adesanya has too much respect for Silva to try to knock him out in the fight. But I wouldn't be shocked if Silva's able to knock out Adesanya or something, because the way that Adesanya is talking at the press conference, you could tell he's a big fan of Silva and he's got a lot of respect for him. But obviously this is one of Anderson Silva's last fight, so he's gonna go out guns blazing. So I don't know what Silva we're gonna get. Will we get the Silva that won all out against Bisping, or will we get the Silva that was just trying to win the fight against Brunson? But let me know what you guys think. To sum it up, I got Gastelum at the main event as a winner, and as far as the co-main event, I got Adesanya, but wouldn't be shocked if Silva was able to pull it out. Obviously, because being a big fan of the UFC, you gotta love Silva. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe. Also, suggestions on what other videos you guys would like to see.